Thought it started, got quiet. Ugly?
Said maybe.
Oh. I was like, damn, come at me like that. If we need to leave, you let me know. We can leave.
I was fine out there.
And then you came in here and now it's dry. Say again?
I can feel the AC on us. If I didn't have my mask on, I'd be coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right below AC. We're right below the AC.
Be like, can I stand in the back?
If you can stand, they have people who stand. At the screen panel, there was people standing in the back on the door.
Yeah, you can stand right there.
If you want to stand, you can stand. That way you can breathe. You let me know.
I just want to piss everybody off but keep talking.
My nose is just dry. I'm about to use the menthol stick to like wet.
How are we doing?
Yeah!
My name is Maggie Lovett. You may know me from Collider, but to be honest, I'm just a big old fangirl like the rest of you, and I'm a huge fan of the guests on our next panel. Are there any
Nasal spray.
fans from the audience today? Okay, keep that enthusiasm
Sure?
going and help put your
That helps.
hands together for our guests. Ashley Green.
Yep.
Questions for you. So I have been a Twihard since day one, but I know that public perception has changed over the years. So I'm curious for all of you, what has it been like getting to see the Twilight Renaissance firsthand?
I love it. One, it's just like, I think my mom calls it the gift that keeps giving. She's like, for you to be able to be a part of something like this that people care so deeply about is a real gift. And to have now listen to people who watch this is like 8-year-olds come in and they go, oh, my daughter watches this. It's like, it's just crazy. And it's been cool to see kind of how Twilight aged. You definitely see now, I feel like with the younger generation, them going, that's a red flag. I don't know.
Peter's being naughty up there. Said Peter's being naughty up
Which I
there.
am
Gossiping with Cullen and
It's been
Jackson.
cool just to see how different groups of people, how it resonates with different people.
I think the Twilight Renaissance, as you said, is because of all these lovely people, honestly. You guys have breathed life into the series. When we were first making Twilight 1,000 years ago, we had no idea that it would work. And in several circumstances, we thought it was going to fail miserably. Like the weather during the baseball season. And we had hope because we're artists. And at the end of the day, it's y'all who showed up, or maybe your parents. And they bought the tickets, they camped out, they made it something else. And it's become even more just absurd. I don't know. Edward, like the ratties, like the fandoms, this is the skin of the killer fellas. Let's have fun with the things that we enjoy and we don't care what anyone else thinks. That's the purpose of life.
You brought up the baseball scene. I am curious, if you still do the baseball trick or baseball bat
Yes, he can.
Bring baseball bats.
Like I'm some kind of a pony show down there. And you show the baseball trick? I mean, yeah, I do it. It's pretty simple. I can show you. You got a baseball bat? Use the mic.
Anybody. For the love of God.
I see Cullen could use your leg. He could probably flip me around for you. What was the question? Can you still do the baseball trick?
I think Jackson would be rolling in his wheelchair and still be able to do the baseball.
If I brought my heart, I would have had my back.
Just watching these families grow over the years, because when we first started, we used to pack rooms, and then now we're still, this room is still packed, and it's so amazing to me. Like, I came on stage and hopefully there's 10 people out there. But you guys are so fantastic for, like, being such the most awesome fan base ever, but I get it, because I am also a fan, and I also fan. So, like, I went to Forks. You guys heard of that place? And they had a fan convention or like a fan thing. And I had never been to Forks because when we did the movies, we shot the first one in Portland. But I was flying there, and it was in this little tiny apartment. It was like the opening to the movie, and all the trees, and like I could hear the soundtrack in my head, and I got so excited. And then I landed, and the fans were so wonderful, and I had Dr. Cullen had a parking spot. So I'm taking photos with Dr. Cullen parking spot. And then I saw them, right? They had these cosplay clothes, and they were so magical. I was like, wow, Carl's so tall.
Yo. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
Like, you see that family and you just get the feels, and I got the feels, and so I feel it too, and I'm there with you. And I think that's what makes it fun, is that there's this piece of material that we all kind of bond on. Thank you for being a part of it.
Buy anime. Bro, did you ever work at a Subway? What? Somebody named Buy Anime. Oh, they found Waldo. Did you ever work at a Subway? Yeah. But that's not what we're here for.
Somewhere else.
He told him to stick around.
Wait, I should take a picture and then put it online and say find Waldo. I do wonder what I'm talking about.
You know? How do you know me? Do I know you?
We got
Another Waldo? Oh yeah. Right there. For real, they're just popping up everywhere. It's cool that you went live. I've been live all day. I was live on TikTok. I was live on TikTok for the Scream panel, and now we're live on YouTube for Twilight.
Oddlaw, that's right. Oddlaw.
Because I walked in one day doing Uber Eats, and you put me on to your channel. Oh, well, thank you for tuning in.
I legitimately wrote and pitched a Where's Waldo modern comedy action. Batshit crazy.
My channel is lit. I appreciate it. We're expanding.
I'm gonna make it anyway. I think. This is my sign. You guys are awesome. Sorry, Cullen. The question was yours. What do you think about the Twilight Princess?
Wasn't able to find it for a minute. Sorry, it took a minute. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I mean anything about the Renaissance.
Let's see, cosplay, yeah. It's pretty awesome how much Twilight plays every year. Like I see it all the time, and then I get to meet the fans who see it all the time, and then they are the fans who brought the babies on set, and now the babies are 20 years old, now they're watching it. Now those moms and dads are having kids themselves. I just met an edit, which is great. So I got a little.
That's adorable.
And it's pretty cool what these movies have done for all of us collectively to grow together. And then, Stephanie said she's making the book 7 right now. It's But no, it's just been really, really special seeing all you guys, and then also doing these cons with my favorite actors and siblings. It's pretty awesome.
What is something that you never got a chance to do with your characters, whether it's something that was in the books that didn't make it onto the screen, or a character that you wish your character could have actually interacted with on screen?
I want to get mauled by a bear. And then I want Rosalie to come down and rescue me. And then knock down some cabins, you know.
You!
Yeah, there was a lot of Carlisle that was left out. So I wish that there was more. I'll tell you a funny story. So when we did the movie, and I had to bite Rob on the neck, I told Catherine, I said, you know, I think it'd be fun if I whisper something in his ear. Because no one will know what that whisper is. So if you watch the movie, I lean in and I whisper something in his ear. So I'm going to tell you what I said. I looked around, I was like, okay, no, we can't leave this room. What happens in Orlando stays in Orlando. Because I don't want anybody else to know, so I'm going to give it to you. So I leaned in the first time, on the first day, I said, I'm sorry. Because I felt like, you know, Carlisle wasn't really asking for permission. You should always ask for permission. And, you know, to change him into something that he wasn't quite, you know, doesn't know about, was kind of, he felt guilty about. So I said, I'm sorry. On the second take, I said, Rob, you're so handsome. And then he smiled a little bit, and that's the take that's in the movie. What was the question? What I leave out?
Is there like a thing you wish you had done? Like, you wish you'd done a third take where you just got to be able to kiss or something?
No, I was satisfied with the second. But what I was jealous of when I was reading the books, I saw the second one. Oh, they got to go see the Volturi. I was like, Carlisle will definitely go do that. And I was like, hey, I don't get to go to Italy? When I was reading the fourth book, I was like, oh, she's having a baby, so I'll be delivering the baby. I was like, I don't get to deliver the baby. So I was like, and then there was a battle scene, and then I was like, wait, I don't get to do any battle scenes?
The first one dead.
Yep.
So there's a lot I got left out.
Yeah. I never realized.
Spoiler alert.
The opposite. I kept reading it and I'm like, I'm not there, sweet. I get to stay home in my hotel and watch some Law & Order SVU reruns.
Nice.
There, wasn't it? You guys were coming back going, oh my god, we had the best day at work today. Like, it was so much fun. I did this thing. And I was like, yeah, my head's on the ground. But it was worth it when the premiere happened because, like, the audible gasp that was in the, mainly for me.
Right. I think, you know, I'm really proud of the series. I don't have regrets. I don't think there's anything I wish I would have done differently. And I think what was in the films really told the story in a certain way. It's really through the lens of, you know, Bella and Edward. And I do think it would be really cool to see like a Twilight Origins. You know, and see if I want to see Cullen get mauled by a bear.
Yes. Yes.
I also think it would be maybe a cool movie to see Emmett get mauled by a bear. No, that's a bad joke. But no, I do think there's such a wealth of really interesting characters that Stephanie created, and it's kind of like, you know, that in my head, it's like that scene in Avengers, you know, at the end, when they all come back through the big mystical portal, and then it's like, you see them all there, and we got a little bit of that in Breaking Dawn, but I want to see more about who those people are, and I want to see, really want to see Alice. And her backstory to me is probably the coolest. It's very mysterious. I think it'd be really freaking cool because, you know.
Yeah. Thanks, honey. from, even though, you know, it said that she doesn't remember a lot of it, I think it's still really informed a lot of choices for Allison and who she is and why she is the way that she is. I've also seen some like fan shorts where they've gone into, they're actually really incredible, where they show kind of snippets of her backstory and her origin story, and it's really fascinating. So I think, listen, the same way that you guys all fell in love with Alice, I also fell in love with Alice, and so I'm kind of selfishly like, give me everything and let me see. I would also love to see how Jasper and Alice met, like that, those moments I think would be very cool. But I did get to do, I think Alice had a lot of really like phenomenal moments in the story. Like she would kind of leave and then come back and have some kind of pivotal thing. So I feel really lucky that I got to experience those things, and obviously Italy was super tight. All four of you. You know, something I think about every time I'm at a convention like this is all of the special moments that you all are helping to create today. I'm sure today, where's Waldo just had a very special moment made there, but I'm curious for all of you, have you had any like very memorable moments at conventions that have like stuck with you over the years?
I'm having one right now. You guys know you sold this place out, right? There's like 500 people, 800 people out there who are mad at you. I think it's really cool. Thank y'all. It is kind of one of those things when my first professional gig was doing Shakespeare in Texas. We had, on average, more people on stage than in the audience. They ate me like a sandwich.
Honestly, what life breaks through down the window, y'all?
Doing Romeo and Juliet now. You're right, that's exactly how it was. It was so bad. I remember it was, no, I just think the stories. Okay, what was the question?
You've had multiple moments at conventions that like fans have kind of like stuck with you. I know sometimes, you know, actors.
There's so many, honestly, there's so many lovely people that we get to meet and re-meet. And my favorite part is tables. I like to be at the table. I like to meet everybody. It's really cool, man. You guys are so kind, so loving, and so passionate. And as a fan myself, the things that I love, I'm honestly kind of in admiration of you, because I get really nervous when I meet people that, you know, I met Ron Howard, and I used to have a stutter, and then when I met Ron Howard, I had a stutter again. Really weird. And you guys are awesome, you're brave, you're passionate, and I don't know, I really admire it. So, like, yeah, all of these, it's just getting to meet y'all. That's the best time. Thank you.
Yeah, it sounds cliche, but it really is for me too. Like, every person that comes up, there's this moment that you exchange, and people are like, you ever get tired? I'm like, the only time I get tired is when if the line lulls, and there's like for a few minutes you're not engaging, because every time you're engaging in conversation or exchanging this energy, you just get this burst of energy, and I get that from you guys, so thank you for showing up for us.
We have whiteboards behind you on these little tables. This is called the cast quiz, and so I'm going to ask you a series of fun questions about your on-set experiences together, and you're going to write down the name of the cast member that kind of fits the question we're asking, and then you get to reveal it to the audience. Okay, so the first question is, who was the most likely to get lost on set?
Kristen Stewart.
Out of the four of us, or out of the whole cast?
It can be whatever you want to pick.
Yeah.
I have to say, having worked on sets, it takes a lot of work to get lost on set. Who was most likely to get lost on set?
Lost. Who is the most likely to get lost on set?
I know, it's really hard to hear up and down this thing.
We can't read the names.
What the fuck are we supposed to see?
I love that there's this.
And I literally have a tattoo on my body that says I'm lost. And still, Rob is more likely to get lost.
Robert Pattinson.
Okay, the next one is, who had the best vampire costume, whether that be the makeup, the wardrobe, or the hair?
Bella.
Let me see.
I'd say Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to reveal?
I would like to laugh.
All right, the next one is, who would you trust the most in a real-life vampire scenario?
Emmett. Yep.
Jasper.
The situation.
Jasper might
he's
beat me.
he's willing to kill on sight. That's the point. He's willing to kill on point. If there's a situation, he'd kill him.
Nice, nice. All right, the next one is,
I wish she would. We can't see! Somebody said it.
Oh, read them out loud. Yeah.
So we can't read.
Ashley, what was your answer? Cullen, I put me.
I put Carlisle. We all have trust issues in this family, apparently.
I thought we were talking about the real people and not the characters.
you can do whatever you want, you know, whether it's Carlisle or Peter. Okay, so who is the most likely to prank someone on set?
Jacket.
Probably.
Peter, me, and Peter.
For those in the back, did you guys get this one? A little bit? Alright. I didn't need to say the answer.
Wasn't he in Jackie too?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Who was the biggest bookworm before becoming part of Twilight?
The biggest bookworm before becoming part of Twilight.
Carlisle needs a hearing aid, huh?
That's a child.
And the answers are.
Ashley says, not her.
I'll say Robert.
Is it the four of us or like anybody? Okay. I put down that Kendrick too.
Really?
Because
I forgot she was in it.
Like every time we showed up.
No, that was just in character, dude. I honestly, I put Cullen in me because I remember talking books with you a lot. Yeah, you were like,
A lot.
I need to get a Kindle.
He sounds like
No, it's like before like
Southern.
Kindle was like the thing. This guy was
like
rocking
I,
Kindle.
you know.
Very, very voracious reader.
Oh.
That was for. Because he read it upside down, bro. I'm kidding. He's not gonna see this. Jackson says Cam cannot read.
Okay, and for the very last one, who is the most likely to start a vampire-themed band?
Vampire-themed band. B-A-N-D.
Alice.
Jamie Bauer, you know Jamie Bauer? He's a fantastic musician. Check out his music. He's got a little kind of emo goth thing going on. Jamie's in a band. I don't know his band name. I don't know if it's the same.
It's called Satanic Beast.
Okay, so
Solo artist now.
we are going to turn over to fan questions that were pre-submitted. So a few more questions for you before you wrap up the panel. So this is a question from Isabella D. from Miami, Florida. If you're in the audience, your question's getting asked. What was your favorite memory of the Twilight set that still makes you laugh every time you think about it?
It makes me laugh when they try to take away our phones. Like that was gonna happen. I think, what was it, the second one? Or when were we playing with the doll? When was that?
We played the.
When did she get pregnant?
I know you fucking lying.
I would know. I have no idea what's happening.
When Bella was pregnant. Oh, yeah. I put, okay, fine.
There was two movies.
More, whatever. That is when I think the children runs away. And Peter and I also got in trouble for playing with Bella's doll.
Oh, yeah. The life-size one.
Oh, her body.
There was a life-size doll, like, we walked backstage. Okay, here's the story. They were shooting on stage, and we had to wait until their scene was over. And all of a sudden, I bump into this table, and there's a life-size Kristen Stewart laying on the table. They need a doll for like when she breaks her back, a giant. What a doll? What do they call it? Cadaver? Yes, like mannequin. But it looked exactly like her, so I was like, sorry, Kristen. So then we were laughing and we were like taking, selfies and picking her nose, licking her ear. We were gonna show it to her later, and then security saw us and they were like, the producers had talking to us, they're like, we need your phones. I'm like, why? Because if your phones get hacked, then that prop will get leaked on the internet. So we got in trouble.
Did the mannequin have a name? Because I know sometimes sets will name the mannequin something funny. No? No? Okay.
Ask the guy who played with it. I don't know. Did you ask his name at least? Actually, or did you name it?
I was by myself.
Okay, I had the opposite. So I was at the trailers, and I was hanging out outside playing guitar or something, hanging out and waiting. And then Chris comes out of her trailer, and I look up and I'm like, hey, Chris. Hey, how are you doing? And she looked bad, dude. And I'm just trying to be nice. Like sometimes when the girl looks like awful, and you're just like, you don't want to say you look tired, right? So you're like,
Have you done something with your hair?
yeah. And she's like, hey, and I'm like, she's like, it's makeup. It's for the death scene. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't want to say anything. You look horrible. Which is good for the movie, but damn.
You sure you weren't talking to the mannequin?
Now I'm wondering.
Caitlin messaged you? Caitlin messaged you? Oh.
There was a funny story with Cullen. Oh, whenever we had to like hold down Cullen and put his contacts in the first one, right? He hated wearing contacts, and the movie didn't have the budget for like a contact lens technician, which like helps you put the contacts in. So it was like the makeup artist would hold, and Jackson and I would hold down each shoulder, and every morning we were poking our fingers in his eyes. And then at night we were trying to grab him out, and it was just like, that makes me laugh.
That sucks.
That doesn't make me laugh.
Yeah. It's like by the time we just got in, my eyes were red and bloodshot just from all the fingers. We got close.
Great.
Yeah, I have a good story. There was one night we had to stay up till like, all night long because in movies, when you work, you have to flip your days. So sometimes you shoot from like sun up to sundown, and then you're shooting from sundown to sunup. So you're shooting what they call nights. So in order to get your body into that rhythm, when you're finished with work, you try to stay up all night long to get back into the other rhythm of that. So Colin was like, hey, are you staying up tonight? I was like, yeah, I don't want to fall asleep. I said, we'll watch something. So you come over and watch a movie or something. So it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and we're both kind of like nodding off, and we tap each other. It's like, stay up. And then and then he's like, at 5, he's like, I think I gotta go to bed. I said, okay. So, you know the story, right? I gotta act it out with him. So he gets to leave. He goes to leave. And I say, all right, good night, man. And he goes to get something behind me, like he goes to get like some food or something. And he goes to reach, and I go, he goes, why are you hugging me? I thought you were going in for a
I wanted the beef jerky, right?
I was just going to get my food.
Oh, okay. We got closer there too.
I laughed for like 4 days after that. Literally, 5 o'clock in the morning, just giving each other this hug and why are you hugging me?
Incredible. Okay, so one of the next fan questions is from Marcus R. from Orlando, Florida. If you could switch roles with any of your co-stars, who would it be and why?
I would have enjoyed playing Victoria's role. She did such a phenomenal job that I would never try. But I just think, I don't know, she made it look so fun, and she was just kind of like this feline and this essence and Twilight, and so I think it would be just a complete opposite of what Alice is, so that would be great.
I like Jasper, dude. I'm cool. I'll be real. I got like the best relationship in the film. Oh, it's true. But also, if you compare it to, you know, the sus one with the main. No, for real though, I love Jasper. I'm good. Thank you.
How about down on the other end?
I'd go, I would go Ashley. I'd go with Ashley's character so I can go to Italy. It could be
Alright, it's being everything all
She gets to go to Italy. I know the whole story. It's way back. 100 years.
Peter's Italian, you know?
So I have an Italian passport. Why? I want to go.
Yeah, probably Carlisle or Charlotte. Well, both are just like, man, I saw this one parody with your characters. It was where they were like,
I can't tell what he's doing.
there are children here. Yeah. But it was hilarious. Dr. Carlisle and Charlie were together. It was hilarious. Just good memories.
Great. The next question is from Jade H. from Tampa, Florida. Which Twilight scene did you have the most fun filming, and did anything funny happen during that shoot?
The baseball scene with Rob. In the movie, it flips me off. You see it. I can't believe they kept him there. But he's not athletic at all. And so, it's really weird when you're doing stunts, and you like really have to pull back. You know, so there's a couple scenes where we like run into each other, and it's not easy to pull back, I guess.
You almost killed him.
Yeah, I was. But he's a good sport.
I'll go baseball too. I mean, that was a crazy day, the first day, because I should mention it was the hardest day. It was our first day of filming, so for a week we rehearsed the baseball scene, and then when we shot the first day, it was kind of raining, which you think would be good, but if it's raining too hard, then it shows up on film, and if it's raining too soft, then you can't see the rain, but everybody's faces are kind of melting, makeup and hair, so that's what's happened. So they were like, when it was raining, we could get our makeup was melting, and we would look at each other and go, oh God, you look terrible. And they're like, you look terrible. Thank God no one's gonna see this. It's like, yeah, no one's gonna see this. And then we're all huddled in a little shed at one point, and the producer said, Catherine, should we go to another cover set, which means a completely different set because it was raining so hard. And she said, no, we had been filming for 3 hours. And she goes, just put hats on people. You wear a hat, no hat for you, hat, no hat. I was like, what? We shot 3 hours with hats. Like, it would set. What's going on? But she was kind of genius because she realized if she went to a cover set, she was going to lose the whole day. So she just got to scrap the first couple hours of filming with hats. You couldn't see people's makeup right. So she had a genius plan that we didn't know about. And when we saw the baseball scene, because it was so hard to shoot, but when we watched it, we were like, oh my God, she's genius. That was brilliant. And now it's one of my favorite scenes, is the baseball scene. But yeah, that was a fun
I have a question that would tack onto that. So we did like cat and bear classes essentially, right? But was the only time we essentially used that technique when we met like James and Victoria and Laurent? Was that the only time?
Quick, we had to, in pre-production,
Act it out, Jackson. Come on.
so Catherine is our wonderful director, and she's like, I want to have, you guys be just different than humans, right? You're going to be vampires, so we want to have a little bit of something different in your movement, so maybe something like a little bit like a cat. And so we had to do cat movement classes, like, and it's like jazz hands, he said, broken. And then, so Cullen showed up late for a variety of reasons. Not because like he was late, but because they were late to realize that Cullen was in it. And so he shows up and he's like, no, I'm not doing that. And so you had like a one-on-one bear class, yeah?
And I was like, and this word bear. Yeah, he was just standing there.
And so if you see, so at the baseball scene, it's one of the only times we use the cat classes, and it's when the face-off between the Cullens and the nomadic vampires happens.
Did they have to do cat classes?
No, because
But they did. I mean, James was
I think Gabe looked, it's like she saw them and was like, you guys need to be more like that. Like when Victoria was, or Rochelle was so feline like, and she kind of saw her audition and was like,
you see it in that scene, and at the very end of the film, when the Cullens rush in to help Edward defeat James, there's a little bit of first one? Yeah. A little bit. Like while you were going, you're a good boy, Edward. You're very handsome. And never whispering in his ear. We were in the background. We didn't have any.
I mean, the cat classes were fun because like that breaks all the the weird awkward tension. It's just like, all right, we're doing cats classes now. Everyone's like, juggling little balls of yarn. Well, I was. And then Jackson in a litter box in the corner. And we bonded. So.
You can't take me to a beach. Stupid, I'm sorry.
Okay, for our last fan question, it comes from Liam K. from Jacksonville, Florida. If you could have any superpower from the Twilight world, what would it be and why?
I'll tell you what I don't want. I don't want to see the future. It looks painful and cumbersome, really. Yeah. Well, when you can feel everyone's feelings in high school, and then every year your stepdad's like, you gotta go do more high school. Yeah. There's a lot of emotions in high school, y'all, We've all been there. Maybe some of you took a GED route, looking at you, I don't know. That's my wife. But no, it's a hard time. Why are we talking about high school?
Why did I make you guys stay in high school for so long? At the end of the movie, they got married, and like, you could have been like, we could have went to college. Local college. We could have got 8 good years out of the place.
I think that's the next. It's like that show Community, but with Twilight. That's the spin.
I'm down.
There you go.
I'm down.
Community.
I love Community.
What was the question?
Superpower would you like?
You know,
wanna
I
try
think
to
I
see
would
the
like
results?
Time is it?
to return to
2:04.
bats. That'd be cool.
Starting at 2:30.
No, because my phone's not gonna be able to record it.
They're after us.
I'm at 5%. I need to charge it.
What if you turned into cats with wings?
Because let's face it, the running didn't really.
I just need Wi-Fi. I can, if you want to turn on your Wi-Fi, I'm gonna use it for my iPad, my iPhone. But I just need to charge my phone again.
Well, yeah, you need charge. Is that piece of your iPhone's charged?
My iPhone is at 60% still.
I mean, I don't care. We'll be together. I'll just have to turn it on in my pocket.
I think that does will be a fantastic way to wrap up this panel. Let's hear it go.
Oh, who wants a t-shirt?
All right, thank you guys for tuning in to the Twilight panel here at Megacon Day 2. Megacon Day 2 Twilight panel. The video will be directly posted to YouTube. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Take it easy, be safe. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and enjoy. Stay blessed. More live streams to come. There's going to be another live stream shortly after this. There's going to be another live stream shortly after this. Have a good one.
She did her thing.
What thing? Oh.